Okay, perhaps we're getting a little cooler here in Tampa Bay, or at least the air is not as humid. With that said, maybe you're starting to want to change your food, your drink, perhaps. How about changing up your wine selection as the cooler temperatures approach? Let's go ahead and welcome in our friend once again, Sandra, who loves to talk all things wine and is going to help us make this transition. Good morning, Sandra. How are you?
Good morning and happy fall.
Sort of. We're kind of getting there. It's starting to feel a little cooler here, which we're super excited about.
Yeah.
I always love my fall beers, but I never really thought about looking into different wines for fall. So this is very educational and something I hadn't thought of before, but we really need to embrace, right?
Well, it's fun. It's a wonderful opportunity. I have a book that's going to be coming out in November, and I divided the book into the seasons because each season you change your food, you change your clothes, you change how you entertain, you should change your wines. It's a great excuse to learn a different wine for each season.
And just kind of looking overall, I guess my mind immediately goes from, okay, you think the white, the light, the crisp in the summer, now do we go to reds or are there some whites that still make that transition really nice?
Yeah, absolutely. So in the summer, I know we've got a lot of Sauvignon Blanc fans out there. And because it's very crisp, like you say, crisp and light, and it's got that nice citrusy notes to it. Well, just a nice little shift, say, into the fall. I'm going to show you the Poulet Fumé. Now, Poulet Fumé is a French wine, of course, but it's Sauvignon Blanc. But what they do, the difference is those bright, citrusy summer Sauvignon Blancs are aged in steel, which keeps them really fresh and bright tasting. These are aged in a little oak. So that gives it a little warmth and a little bit of a fumé, a little bit of a little smoky wisp to it, you could even say.
Okay.
So you're removing, it's the same grape, but just done a little differently. So it's going to have a little richer flavor to it.
Again, which makes the transition to fall. Poulet Fumé. And who doesn't like to say that? I'm just
I know. And a little quick, you go into the store, you see Poulet Fumé and Poulet Fouissé.
Oh.
Yeah, a lot. And so Poulet Fumé is Sauvignon Blanc. Poulet Fouissé is Chardonnay.
Good to know. Now you've got to have a red for me though, Sandra. I mean, it is fall and my mind just naturally goes there. What are you talking about today in the red category?
All right. So we're all big Cabernet Sauvignon fans, but I love giving like an alternative, just try something different. And this might be a varietal that a lot of people aren't familiar with. It's called Nero d'Avola. And this is an Italian red wine. It's from Sicily. And this is a rich, sexy, yummy, full-bodied, luscious red wine. This one, Colossi, I particularly love. It's about $14 a bottle, which is great price, right? Great for barbecues, great for pepperoni pizza. If you're moving into like those fall cuisines, bowls of chili, anything like that.
Yes,
this is, the bigger the food, the bigger the wine. But this Nero d'Avola is the name of the grape, and it's the pride of Sicily. This is the great red wine of Sicily. This one also happens to be organic, which I always love to show an organic wine.
Yeah.
Yes. So,
Sandra, I got to tell you, I think you're the first person because I am one that loves this. Pizza and wine. That's like a go-to for me. And I don't think a lot of other people do that. So I'm so glad you said that. I love doing the pizza and wine. I'm glad we did a red and a white and give us something to make that transition for. Yeah. And two, the way you split that up in your books. I'm glad you were able to share that with us as well.
Thank you so much. It's always nice to see you, and happy fall. Cheers to you and everybody else out there.
I know I'm still on the coffee over here, Sandra. One day I'll get there for your segments, but
breakfast wine.
Thank you.
So nice to see you, and take care and try some great new wines this fall. The Poulet Fumé and the Nero d'Avola. The Nero d'Avola, really great red.
Twist my arm. I love it.
Take care.